Hi booktube, this is Kelly. Thank you so much for watching my channel, Books I'm Not Reading. Happy Friday. Hopefully we have the weekend off or you have 2 days off somewhere along the way soon off. So I've got a reading update for you. I've got some channel stuff. I got a costume change. But anyway, this is not only is the last day of the month, but it's also the last Friday of the month. And the last Friday of every month, I like to welcome people who are new subscribers to my channel that I can see in my analytics. I can't see everyone who subscribes. So if you have subscribed, I'm so grateful. I'm so thankful that you're here. I will miss a few people just due to the timing of when I see new subscribers on. So I will try to catch those people in the March shout outs, but I just want to welcome, and I don't think any of these people has a channel. If I'm wrong about that, please let me know down in the comment section, but I'd like to welcome Politics, Grace, JD, and I could be wrong, but I feel like JD has left a comment maybe, so thank you so much for that. Oh, this should be a channel. It could be my channel. Kelly loves books and movies. so Kelly, we even spell her name the same way. We must be kindred spirits. I hope you'll leave a comment down below. Let's see, Aliana, Michael, Allison, Susan, Wolf, Dolores, and Dolores is part of the Discord group for the Robinson Read Along. Thank you so much, Dolores, for subscribing, and hope you'll stick around after the Robinson Read Along ends in May. Mark, Connie, Louise, Ian, Veronica, Beth, Precious, Lover of Words. So that could be a cool channel name. Tomo, Anna, and Andrea. So welcome all of you to my channel. And again, you know, maybe you're watching wondering whether or not to subscribe. You can think about that, but I do love engaging with my viewers in the comment section. So if you have thoughts about anything that I'm going to talk about today, please feel free to share with me down below. You can tell me what you're reading right now, what events you're participating in March, because man, March is just the most challenging month in the booktube year, because there's so many great events every year, and I always want to participate in all of them, but I just can't do that. So anyway, if you don't feel comfortable leaving a comment, you can leave an emoji. You can give this video a thumbs up. I do love engaging with people who watch my channel. So I did finish a book this week. I finished reading The Wilde Robot by Peter Brown. This is a middle grade book. It's got illustrations in it, and so it's kind of like it's got some, like, it's somewhere between like picture book and graphic novel. Like the story, you know, if the illustrations were taken out, the story would still be the same. I did not know that this was a book. I saw the film The Wilde Robot, which is quite different from the book. And so anyway, I was talking to people who had watched The Wilde Robot, and you know, somebody said, oh, the book is so good though. Like, there's just so much in the book that's just not in the film, which happens all the time. I mean, they're different art forms, but I was just really curious as to how these differ. I thought there were so many interesting ideas and issues in here, in this book. Like, I really I'd love to hear, like, if you read this with a child, your child, a kid at school, what kind of in a classroom setting, that would be fascinating to hear. Like, what kind of discussions did you have? Because I just felt like there was so much, it's just really, really rich in issues, big issues and big ideas, and, you know, I mean, even like serious things like, what is death, you know? So yeah, I found it really fascinating. I do still really enjoy the movie. I will be watching to see if it wins. I think it's nominated for possibly 2 Oscars. And the Oscars are March 3rd, I think. I'm not sure. Anyway, or maybe they're Sunday. Anyway, I know, like, my house will shut down for the Oscars, so so we will be watching and we will be cheering for the Wilde robot. But I would recommend, if you enjoy the movie, please, like, you definitely should check out the book. Okay, I have to do a little costume change here. Okay, booktube, I'm in my March costume. I had somebody recently leave me a comment saying, I really enjoyed the part of your video that was about the Irish stuff. Which, by the way, do you see my little shamrock over here in my little reading, the corner, I guess, of the library? My mom made that and offered it to me, and I was like, I will definitely take that. Anyway, so yeah, I got great feedback on my Irish readathon, although I made some mistakes too. So I want to kind of give you a revised, or just, yeah, a slightly revised TBR for the Irish Readathon. So first of all, Troubles by J.G. Farrell. So J.G. Farrell is famous for writing the Empire trilogy. This is the first book in that series. It also won the Lost Booker Prize. J.G. Farrell is of Irish descent, which probably many people in the world could say, but he is not an Irish writer. And the point of the Irish Readathon is to read books by Irish authors. So I mean, they do have a prompt, like, it has to have green on the cover, so I guess I'm okay there. But I felt really sheepish, although it is heavily about British colonialism. All 3 books are about British colonialism. They're just set in different places. He died in Ireland. He is buried in County Cork. And so I feel like he must have felt, even though he wasn't Irish, that Irish descent must have been pretty strong in him for him to move to Ireland, where he died, sadly, at 44. So anyway, like I said, I was like, whoa, whoops. I'm not an Irish author. However, it's still very much about Ireland. I have started this, but I've just begun. I've got one little sticky note here. There was something very humorous at the beginning of the book. So I'm curious as to what this is, how this is going to play out in terms of British colonialism. And I definitely am going to have to get online and do some reading about Irish history before I talk to you more about this book. I can already tell I am a little out of my depths, but it's good, right? That's a good thing. Now, I was homesick one day this week. I decided to start reading Maeve Binchy's Tara Road. Again, I am not very far into this. I do have what I would consider to be an Irish bookmark. Anyway, so I have been reading about Maeve Binchy, though. She was a really interesting woman. She wanted everyone to succeed, which I really love. Like, it seems like she was a really positive human being, so that's exciting to me. Anyway, we'll talk more about that. Again, this was the one book that I was like, I don't know if I'm going to get to this, if I'm going to get through this, but yeah, so I have not read very much at all, because again, it's not March yet. That's tomorrow. So many of you, I brought up Oscar Wilde because one of the prompts is to read an LGBTQ plus author, And so I got this at the library, complete short fiction, and some of you made recommendations that are actually in this. So I'm so excited. I think, let's see, the Selfish Giant is in here, as is, and I think at least two people recommended to me the Canterville Ghost. So I'm definitely going to try to read those as well in my Oscar Wilde. And then, of course, I have a Marian Keyes book, Foster by Claire Keegan, and then some early Irish myths and legends. So, yeah, it's... We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Now, the other thing that you guys gave me a lot of recommendations for was, I said I was going to listen to Irish music and I was going to watch Irish movies in March. And man, oh man, oh man, there were just so many recommendations. So I just want to let you know that if I do make a video specifically about Irish movies and Irish music, probably not in the same video, but that is going to go most likely on my Ko-fi page. Really trying to mainly stay focused on books on my booktube channel. The Ko-fi page is a completely different world. Videos are shorter, they're much more personal, that kind of thing. Also on my Ko-fi page, on March 1st, I figured in conjunction with my special Irish readathon videos, and there will be a lot of Irish readathon videos in March, so just brace yourself for that. But I decided to announce my fundraiser for 2025 on my Ko-fi page on March 1st. So you can check that out and see what you think. If you could give $5, that would be great. If you are part of my emotional support system on BookTube, I'm grateful for that as well. So I will only be doing one fundraiser. If you're my one monthly supporter, thank you so much, by the way. Can't BookTube forever. But, just keep doing your monthly thing. It'll be great. It'll be fine. Don't worry about the fundraiser part of it. I just wanted to make sure that you guys knew that that was going to be happening, and to please, if you have a few minutes to go check it out. I think the video is like 8 minutes long. And I said this in my last video, but I just want to reiterate it. I know I look like really ridiculous. I'm way too old to be wearing barrettes in my hair and a light up necklace. This is my, being a bit silly on my channel is how I'm trying to balance some of the darker forces at work in the world. And, yeah, I love my BookTube channel so much. I love engaging with all of you. And, yeah, so I know that it seems like ridiculous to maybe be doing something like this when other things are going on in the world, but this is my coping mechanism, I guess, maybe. It gives me something to look forward to, something to be excited about. So it's a self-care thing almost in some ways for me. So, all right, so more Irish videos coming your way soon. BookTube, please remember to be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and I'll be back soon wearing green. All right, talk to you soon, BookTube. Bye.